Well, everyone, I'm entering the town of Hayden, Arizona. Let's look at a map real quick. You can see where I am. Yeah, so I'm driving into the town. I'm going to head into downtown. But as you drive into this town, there is a structure here that dominates the landscape. And it's right here. Yeah, there it is. That is the Hayden copper smelter. That is 1,001 actually, I think, feet tall, which makes it the tallest structure in the state of Arizona. Taller than any building in Phoenix or Tucson. Now, as I approach the downtown, here is population history. Peak was in 1960, 1,760 people. Last census, 512. Yeah, that's a lot of people gone. 2023 estimate, here it is, 412. So over the past 3 years, another 100 people gone. With that kind of population loss, by the next census, this could very well be a ghost town. Let's see, median age here is 48, which is a little younger than I thought it would be. Let me give you the ethnic breakdown real quick. 85% Hispanic, 15% white. Yeah, that's it. Right here is the Hayden Police Department. It's a pretty grand looking building for a police department, isn't it? That used to be the Valley National Bank, which is long gone now. Would you look at that structure? That was a grand old building, wasn't it? I've taken a preliminary drive. There are some beautiful old buildings here that are, of course, decaying now, but you can tell that they were something to see in their days. This is one of them. Yeah, that is just in ruins now, but what a building that was. At some point, the furniture store looks like it. There you go. Alright, well, let's see. I want to head up into downtown. Let me give you median household income as I head up this way. $28,654 a year. That's household income. That's everybody in a household 15 years and older drawing income. $555 a week. Yeah, that is not very much money. This started out as a company town for the Kennecott Copper Corporation. It was built by the copper company for the huge copper mine that was here. As that has been mined and faded away, so has the town. And it is continuing to fade away. I do believe that smelter is still being used and is the primary employer. It processes copper from the Ray mine. That's up the road in Kearney. There's some great old stuff here. You just look at this and think, what an awesome town this was back in the day. I had read that they have an abundance of police cars. Looks like it, doesn't it? I don't think they need this many for this small town. Well, let's see. Let's take a look at poverty. 31.6 overall. School-age children, 20%. 65 and older, 25%. Yeah, those numbers are a little on the high side. What a great old building. I wonder what that was. I love it. Anyway, yeah, cost of living here, though, is an 80. Here's the index. But look at housing. It's an 18. What does that tell us? Yeah, houses here are going to be really cheap. But we'll get to that in a second. All right, I'm up in one of the residential streets. And you can see the condition of things here. Damn. Yeah, this is definitely a dying town. Well, while I'm up here, let me give you a median home value. $37,400. That is not a lot of money for a house. But you can definitely see it, can't you? The low values. Yeah, I just see a lot of ruins everywhere. I mean, just everywhere. Look at this. That's crazy. Crime's really high here too. I looked up the numbers. Last year, or latest numbers, 4 incidents per 100 people. For the U.S. as a whole, it's 2.3. So crime here is not quite twice higher. But it is definitely up there. Yeah, runs are everywhere. Yeah, just taking a look at everything here. Looks like I've hit a dead end. So, yeah, I'm going to get out of here. Well, let's see, I'm giving you a look at the copper mine here, or what's left of it. There's that big smelter. That's really interesting. You know what's funny is this house, which looks like caught on fire, is basically across the street from the fire department. Yeah, it's really beautiful here in the desert. I'm in the town of Winkelman now. It is right next to Hayden. And Winkelman is struggling even more. A couple of treasures here, though. One Stop Market and Liquor. Doesn't look like they're open anymore. Mural there. El Charro Mexican-American Restaurant. Like an old gas station. Let's see, let me show you it on a map. Again, it's just right next to Hayden, so kind of the same place. Here's the population history, though. 1960, 1123. 2020, last census, 296. And again, I looked up 2023 estimate. It's 226. Yeah, so the town continues to lose population. Here's City Hall. And they've got a little bit of a downtown here. abandoned buildings. It's very quiet. They've got a bridge here. It's on the National Register. See if we can take a look at it real quick. It's over here, I believe. Yeah, it's down there. So we'll walk down there in just a second. Take a look at some of the stuff here. Wow, a couple more, several more great old cars. You see those? Just screaming to be restored, aren't they? This guy in this trailer house, he's got a horse back there in the back. I don't know if you can see him. Huh. Yeah, alright, so I'm going to turn around. We'll check out that bridge. It's really quiet, isn't it? I just parked here in front of these buildings. Assume that it's okay. We'll check out this bridge, the Winkelman Bridge. It is on the National Register. I can't get over these great cars. Wow. Anyway, yeah, the bridge. Got it fixed up pretty nice here, don't they? It's built in 1916. It uses some kind of horseshoe arch architecture that's considered pretty unique. So let's come out here real quick. Take a quick look. You can see that smelter that I showed you earlier. It's beautiful, isn't it? This is the other side of the bridge. It's just a dirt road heading out into the desert. Stop. Town of Winkelman prohibits motorized vehicles on this historical bridge. Yeah, it's a pretty awesome sight from this angle. Very quiet, isn't it? Now the lights are on. Some graffiti here. Yeah, I'm gonna check out this store here. Giorsetti's Superior Grocery, General Merchandise, Grocery, Meat, Produce. Not sure if that's open or not. It might be. How about that? Well, as I head into residential, let me give you the ethnic breakdown first. 64% Hispanic, 25% white, 4% Native American. Remaining is mixed race. Here's median household income, $40,000 a year. That's $770 a week. They definitely make more money here than in Hayden. Let's see. Let me give you poverty here. 42.9% overall. Look at school-age children, though. 78%. Wow. 8 of every 10 child that lives here lives in poverty. Folks 65 and older, it's 27%. Yeah, those numbers are high. Median home value here is $55,000. Let's see. Crime, surprisingly high, just like the last town. 3 incidents per 100 people. That compares to 2.3 for the U.S., so not as bad as the last town, but crime is still a little on the high side. Well, it's fair to say that there is a tremendous amount of stuff in there. Yep, even in Arizona, you can find places, or people, that is to say, who have a tremendous amount of stuff in their yards. It's always so interesting, isn't it? Let's see, I don't think I gave you cost of living yet. Let's do that now. It's an 83. Housing's a 28. I'm not sure if this bar is open. Maybe. Well, there's a little park on the edge of town. They've got a rodeo arena. How about that? There's also a spot for RVs here. These look like people who have basically moved here and live here. Because I don't think they charge anything to stay in this park. That's pretty interesting, isn't it? Yeah, it looks like they've just moved in. Well, everyone, I'm in the town of Mammoth. Mammoth, Arizona. How about if I show you a map real quick first? Let's see. Let me give you population history too, real quick. 1970, peak population. 1953, or 1,953 people. Last census, it was down to 1,076. 2023 estimate, 1,015. Yeah, so the town is slowly losing people. Not as bad as the last two towns, though. I guess we're in the downtown. This caught my eye first. That is so awesome, isn't it? Cocktail lounge, dancing. That was probably the place to be in the evenings, on the weekend, at one time. The town's very quiet now, though. Pinal County Health Department, 110 Main Street. Median age here is 59. Yeah, this is an older town for sure. Let me give you the ethnic breakdown real quick. 69% Hispanic, 28% white, 1% Native American. The rest is mixed race. Well, let's see, I'll just continue my drive down Main Street. I'm already seeing another awesome old sign there. Look at that. Come in, dairy, some kind of I guess a Dairy Queen like place. Boy, I love that sign. That would look good in the man cave. Am I right, gentlemen? I'm gonna guess this market's not open anymore. Man, look at that backdrop. Yeah, this is a really beautiful area of Arizona. Well, all right, here's City Hall. Or Town Hall, what they call it here. Now here's looks like a complex. A couple of houses that are for sale. I'm not sure how you can look that up though, because yeah, there's no website, it's just a phone number. Yeah, but there you go. It's a pretty big lot, it looks like, for sale. Well, let's see. Let me give you median household income. $46,719 a year. That is $900 a week. Yeah, it's not too bad. Given the cost of living here, it's an 89. Here's the index. Housing is a 50. Yeah, man, I just love this cactus that you see everywhere here. It's amazing, isn't it? Well, let's see. Let me give you the poverty numbers. 22.2 overall. School-age children 36, folks 65 and older is 12%. So those are a little high, but again, pretty low cost of living here. And by the way, this is a four-wheel drive enthusiast area. You have the Tucson wash here. So you'll see these guys, a lot of people out here in Jeeps and that kind of thing. Who come out here, do some four-wheeling. Let's see, I ran the crime numbers. Yeah, like the other two towns, crime here is pretty high. The latest numbers, they had 40 incidents per 1,000 people. I was actually able to get the breakdown. 44 crimes here last year. A lot of stuff in that yard. Anyway, 44 crimes, 9 of them violent, all assault, and then they had 35 property crimes, 13 burglary, 22 theft. Yeah, so 44 crimes in a town of right at 1,000 people. That's pretty high. I guess that's abandoned, huh? Got a bunch of mobile homes here. Well, alright guys, that is not the end of this video. Nicole and I are staying in Tucson. So I'm going to head back that way. It's about an hour from here. And we are going to visit a museum, a miniature museum. It is a museum of miniatures. It looks pretty awesome. And we are going to dine for an early dinner or late lunch at a quite unique restaurant in Tucson, and one of the most popular. So, yeah, that's all coming up next. All right, we are in Tucson, Arizona. That's Nicole ahead of me. And we are going to visit the Mini Time Machine Museum. An old Wild West scene here. That is funny. Different animals riding motorcycles. I like that. Critters Emporium. Oh, this is from the painting, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like.
What was the name of that? I forgot that painting. Oh, Dog Playing Poker. Yeah. That's the name of the painting. It's considered a masterpiece.
I wonder where they pulled that name from. Very imaginative.
There's Dog's Dinner Party.
I wish this were lit up. You can't see what's inside of it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, ghostly carousel.
Yep. Howl of a Day.
With Dusty Dog.
Yeah. Like that.
That's funny.
This is called Girls Having Lunch. So this is the Kringle residence.
As in Kris Kringle?
Yeah, it's where Santa Claus lives with his elves.
Oh, look at Santa.
Yeah, Santa's down here.
And Mrs. Claus is up here.
Yeah.
Of course, they put her in the kitchen.
That's where they're making toys. And then Mrs. Claus here, yep. Looks like a sewing room.
Oh, look, they've got reindeer down here.
That's the reindeer down at the bottom, yep. And it's fantastic. And the sled right here. So this is the Three Bears cottage. And there's,
like with Goldilocks, you mean?
Yeah, there's the bears going, hey, what are you doing in our bed?
This one's too small.
Yep. Yeah, the 3 beds right there. That's pretty awesome, isn't it? So this is Noah's Ark. How about that? Yeah, they've got some scenes with old rusty cars. I really like this. I wouldn't mind having this in my man cave. Some of these.
Junkyard Dog. Sorry.
We got Junkyard Dog. That's what that one's called. Yeah, this one's called A Christmas to Forget. That is funny. Yeah, Geppetto's toy shop from Pinocchio. There's a little Pinocchio right there.
It's a real boy. Or, I'm a real boy. Something like that.
Yeah, this is a scene from Gone with the Wind. This is called Barrio Kitchen. It is taken directly from a South Tucson barrio neighborhood. Do you see inside there? There's a cat.
I see. Oh, you got your cat. I thought they had to be live, though, honey.
I don't know. I'm asking the viewer, does that count? One of the star attractions here is the lead pencil exhibits, where miniatures have been crafted on the lead. And this one is Bird in a Cage, right?
I would assume they would have to use like a magnifying glass or something, right? To get the little detail right?
Yeah.
Either that or my eyes suck.
They've got quite a few of them here. This one's Black Horse. And what's this one?
The girl on the tip of a pencil.
Girl on the tip of a pencil. This is Faro's department store. That's pretty amazing, isn't it? Well, that was really cool. We've just showed you a couple little snippets. It's a good-sized museum, and you could probably spend a couple hours there. Yeah. Lots of cool stuff to see.
And then you can buy little kits to do it yourself.
Yeah, we bought some stuff. Yeah, they got little doll or kits where you can build your own little miniature. Yep. We got several. Anyway, up next we are heading to a really interesting restaurant here in Tucson.
I'm looking forward to it because I'm starved.
Yeah, so that's coming up next. All right, we're going to eat at a place called the Parish. It has a really interesting looking menu, and it is a highly regarded place here in Tucson.
It's pretty.
So we're going to check it out.
Very colorful.
All right, we're sitting at the bar. We're looking at appetizers. I'm thinking bacon, popcorn, and cast iron cornbread. Try both of those. Yeah, we'll do both. Well, I really want cornbread, but I'm just curious about bacon popcorn. What is it? Is it good? I'm not going to ask her. I'm just going to order it and eat it.
All right. I'm not going to make it to dessert.
We're going to have to. Appetizers are here. This is the cornbread with the bourbon butter. And it's exactly what they said it was. It is popcorn fried in bacon grease.
Yep. And it has pieces of bacon in it.
That is really interesting.
See? There you go, a piece of bacon.
Yeah, I'm really interested to taste that. So here we go. So here's some thoughts on the appetizers. This is bacon popcorn. It's really interesting. You take a bite and you get an explosion of bacon.
Yeah, it's good. It's something I never would have thought of being put together, but it is good.
It's got little pieces of bacon in it.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
Big chunks of bacon. But I like the cornbread, man.
Yeah, this cornbread.
Oh, yummy.
It's blue cornbread. You can see it's blue. And it's pretty good. It's actually really good cornbread, but what really sets it off is this bourbon butter. That is excellent.
I don't think it's good even without the butter, but yeah, I like the butter as well. But it's good. It's nice and sweet. It's yummy. It's like dessert and an appetizer kind of. But not too sweet.
It's excellent. Very good. Well, I think we've decided on our entrees. I'm going to have shrimp and grits, which is Creole barbecue cream sauce, white cheddar grits, collard greens. Sounds good. What are you going to have?
I'm going to have I don't know if it's pronounced Gedries, but I'm going to have the Gedries gumbo. It's chicken and andouille sausage with hush puppies, and I'm going to add the shrimp.
Okay, cool. All right, our entrees are here. I'm having shrimp and grits. So yeah, there's the shrimp, the grits, and collard greens. I hope they make those right. I love collard greens when they are made right. And you're having...
I'm having gumbo. It looks amazing. Nice plump shrimp on top. And they give you like 5 big hush puppies with it.
Yeah, those are huge.
Yes, it's a lot of food.
Those are like an appetizer or a meal.
I know, it's a lot of food. I think I'll take some leftovers home with us, or back to the hotel with us.
Yeah. All right. It looks pretty awesome, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Let's see if it's good. These collard greens are incredible. And I've had collard greens in dive restaurants in Mississippi where they know how to make it. These are fantastic. This is fantastic too. These are maybe the best grits I ever had. They're incredible. They are. They're amazing. And the sauce just...
That's high praise, baby.
It is. This is good food here. What about yours?
Yeah, it really is. I mean, I haven't found fault with anything. My gumbo is really good, really tasty. The shrimp were nice and plump. And the hush puppies are amazing too. And when you break the hush puppy up and dip it into the gumbo, oh my gosh, so good.
Yeah. This is good food in this restaurant. We can see why it's so highly rated here in Tucson. All right, and for dessert, we're going to have homemade bread pudding.
Oh my goodness, we're going to get fat after this meal.
Yep, we're going to be fat. Yep. Our bread pudding is here. It looks fantastic.
It sure does.
It's a lot of whipped cream, isn't it?
Yes, it's probably fresh made. I'm sure it's fresh made whipped cream now. It probably tastes amazing.
Yeah, well, we'll find out. The bread pudding is fantastic. It's real warm and moist, and whipped cream is awesome. Powdered sugar, it all works. What do you think?
What can I say? It's bread pudding, probably my favorite dessert of all time. So it was amazing.
Yeah, it is our favorite dessert, both of us. All right, guys. So here's the tab. $101.86. It's not bad. We had 2 appetizers, 2 entrees, a dessert. Nicole had a glass of wine. I had 2 Fate Irish Red draft beers. That is a local beer made here in Arizona, Scottsdale, actually. It's really good. Yeah, I'm finishing up my second one now. So, all right.
For everything we got, the price, for everything we got, the check total is not bad.
Yeah, it's really good meal, and we've got leftovers for dinner later or dinner tomorrow night.
Lots of
including this dessert we're going to take. So we're getting 2 meals out of this.
Yeah, you're going to get that.
So there it is, guys, the tab. All right, everyone, so that's the end of this one. Up next, we are heading to California.
All right.
San Diego.
Bound.
So we will see you guys there.